So then, soldiers, who have we got left to right? What's your names?
Paul Wallis, Bridgnorth.
Mitch, Hickman, Bobbington.
Peter Greenslade, Western.
And some interesting vehicles behind. Just fill us in on what's going on. There's a challenge been set, I believe.
Yeah, well, the aim of it is to make it to Normandy, basically. We've been sort of preparing the vehicles over the winter, and it's a really big event this year at the 75th anniversary commemorations of the D-Day landings.
Yeah.
One of the biggest events of this century, I believe.
So what vehicles we're taking then? We've got a
Jeep.
A Jeep.
The Duck, famous Duck that was included in the landings, and the Dodge.
The Dodge as well there. So I mean, the Duck, it's a beast. It can't be an easy thing to drive, can it? Mitch, you're in control of this, aren't you?
Obviously very difficult. A lot of training gone into this episode, yes. And yeah, we're going to participate in it, and we're hoping to do a run in and out of the sea as they did when they unloaded the ships.
Yeah. So potentially this could have been one of the vehicles that was there on the day, couldn't it? Could well have been.
Potentially,
it could have been, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're having to refinance your house just to pay for fuel. I should imagine it doesn't go easy on there.
It's going that way, yes.
It's not a cheap hobby, just put it that way.
How long have you had the vehicles for, gents?
I've had the Duck for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeep, probably about 12 years, mine,
Yeah. So do you get out to shows at all?
Yeah.
Not as many as we should do, probably, but yes, we do.
Yeah, we've been to Normandy. We've all been to Normandy before.
Yeah.
Mainly every 5 years. The last one was obviously the 70th, which...
Now, I like the way you started by saying the aim is to get to Normandy.
Well, I mean, they are old vehicles at the end of the day, so, you know, it might be a bit of running maintenance on the way down there. But...
Are they kind of... Is it kind of if something is wrong, a good hammer and a good spanner can fix most problems? Is that how it works with these?
Yeah, I mean, they are old, but they are good to work on. You know, they were made to work on. You know, I mean, Jeeps especially, it's quite easy to work on.
Yeah.
And we have to keep them well maintained.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
So the Duck's, it's got a bit of fame coming to it. It's been featuring in a Guy Martin programme.
It certainly has. Yes, Guy Martin is putting out a programme on the 6th of June. So we've been told, and he gets involved with the rebuilding of a Dakota, which he's hoping to jump out of, parachute jump, and they're going to include the Duck in that programme.
Fantastic. So where have you been doing the filming with Guy?
It's over in Condover, lake over in Condover, Shrewsbury.
Yeah, and we can look out for that. When will that go on air?
6th of June, we're told.
6th of June, yeah. He loves engineering, doesn't he? He must have been very impressed with it.
Yes.
Very nice.
He's a very nice chap. Very nice chap, yeah.
So the biggest challenge is number one, just getting there initially. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Have you planned out all your routes? I mean, we don't want any sharp little bends in the Duck, do you?
I don't think we'll be going down the motorway.
We know where we go. Yeah, that's it. Well, I think basically we're 3 old blokes with 3 old vehicles.
Yeah. So the plan is we'll go down to Portsmouth and we'll meet up. There's hundreds more vehicles from the UK.
Yeah.
But most of us are in a group called the Military Vehicle Trust. So
yeah,
we're all going to the Military Vehicle Trust campsite, which is just not far away from Arromarch. So we'll all meet up down in Portsmouth and do the sailing over, and then travel down to Arromarch on the Sunday before D-Day.
Well, good luck, gents.
Yeah.
Safe
We're hoping
travelling.
to liberate it before Sunday. We've got to come back.
Yeah.
So Mitch, we're just in the cockpit of the Duck there. Must take a bit of steering. There's no power steering anymore, is there, on these, you know, so...
There isn't powered steering, but it's surprisingly light.
Yeah?
Yes, you wouldn't want to do too many 3-point turns.
Yeah.
But generally, when you're driving, it weighs, we think it weighs about 7.5 tons.
Yeah.
Which isn't too heavy really. So it is, but the rudder is connected permanently to the steering column. So when you're driving along, the rudder is moving as you're driving the thing, which is amusing for people at the back.
Yeah, yeah.
But it does have a little bit of restriction when it comes to vision, as you can see from here. But once you get used to it, it's relatively easy. Yes. If you can drive a lorry, you can drive this.